Further debate? I recognize the member from Scarborough-Guildwood.
Madam Speaker, I rise today to speak about our Opposition Day motion, and this is very emotional and means a lot to me today, speaking about the young people and small businesses. Madam Speaker, we are in a crisis when it comes for youth employment and no support from this government for small businesses. We're not just talking about statistics, but a reality of countless young Ontarians and the small businesses that serve our communities. They're not getting by. And I know a lot of my colleagues here give stats and talk about it, but I think to this government, we got to say it 1,000 times, and I know they're still not going to get it. So I am going to be repeating the same thing today, because I tell you who I am representing. All those 30 people, young people and small business that have come from Scarborough, Toronto Central to Etobicoke to listen, to hear this government on why they're not supporting young people and they're not supporting small businesses. So I want to reference September numbers because I know they want to talk and give a kudos about their October numbers, but we know that are not real numbers. So let's see what the November numbers are going to look like. This is not merely a number, as I said. It represents real lives, real struggles, and a generation that is being left behind by this government. Madam Speaker, I want to put this on record. The average wait for young people to find a job, it stretches to 3.5 months. 3.5 months. You know what that tells me? Some of these young people that can't find those jobs, they're going to end up living on the streets, and we hear that. In our writing, we see it and we hear it. We've heard small businesses across this great province, businesses that currently employ 61.7% of Ontario's private sector workforce. And this is a sharp drop from the 66% they accounted for not too long ago. So, Madam Speaker, in plain English terms right now, we have small businesses closing faster than they're opening. These enterprises, they're the backbone of our economy, sustaining families and providing students with the critical foothold they need to be in the labor market. By ignoring their needs, this government is failing both our job creators and the young people who rely on them. The Canada Summer Jobs Program has proven that wage subsidies can create hundreds of thousands of jobs, opportunities for our youth. It is time for this government to step up and establish a youth wage subsidy program. This program would not only help young Ontarians kickstart their careers, but would also provide small businesses with the support that they desperately need to thrive. Madam Speaker, it gets worse. Over the next 4 months, twice as many small businesses expect to reduce staff, those expecting to hire. So which means they are not hiring the young people anymore. There is no resources for them. There are so many businesses across Ontario that are now closing their shops. Our immigrants came to this country with a dream to get a better life. I am one of those. And I could proudly say in this House that when I came to this country, there were opportunities and there were fairness across the board. I purchased my first home at the age of 23. And I'm telling you right now, this is not the Ontario that even my kids are going to be successful into. Our young people can't afford to buy a house. Our young people are leaving school with more than $20,000 in debts. Our young people dreams in Ontario is at a zero state right now. And don't talk about the mental crisis that they're going through. When I look at all the seats over there on this important motion for young people and small businesses, we've got, and I'm talking to the young people and businesses in the gallery, we have less than maybe 10 or 12 in the House sitting out of 170 seats. But I want to tell you that you are important to the people on this side of the House. We're going to continue to fight for you. We're going to continue to stand up for you. We want you to have a brighter future in Ontario that you're having right now. And I cannot thank you enough for coming out and come down to Queen's Park to see what democracy is all about, because this is not democracy. This is not why I came into politics. We are moving through and we are experiencing a dictatorship experience in this House, where we've got a government that is silencing young people, silencing the people that vote for them in this House, silencing small businesses. But we're not going to let them get away with it. We're going to keep on fighting. We're going to keep on striving. We're going to keep putting you on our shoulders. And we're not going to stop fighting until we see fairness for all of you sitting in that gallery. Thank you.